Good morning from Fast Company. Here's our daily look into what's driving today's creative business leaders. How micro-joy can help you feel happier every day. In a world of hustle culture and stressors of all kinds, joy can seem both elusive and impossible. But despite barriers, you can create the conditions for happiness. Well-being and joy are critical issues today, with 69% to 77% of Americans feeling stressed about factors like the economy, current events, violence, and lack of connections, according to the American Psychiatric Association. In addition, a global mental health study of 17,000 people across 16 countries by Ipsos/AXA found that 64% face stress, 43% are suffering from depression, and only 25% of people are flourishing. But strategies for micro-joy can be a solution to the struggles and a way to build both well-being and resilience. Micro-joy is made up of the small moments of happiness, presence, and mindfulness that we can find in the midst of challenge or difficulty. It's about embracing the power of little delights in the everyday. Perhaps most important to micro-joy is realizing that you have power over your actions and reactions. There may be a lot that is getting in the way of your happiness, but you can take action to contribute to your mental health as well. Even if you can't change your situation, you can adjust your thinking and your habits. Remind yourself of all you've achieved and all you're capable of. Reframe problems as opportunities to learn. When you're faced with a new opportunity, instead of resisting it, motivate yourself to move out of your comfort zone by saying, "Why not?" Take a walk, spend time outside enjoying nature, get enough sleep, and stay hydrated. Also, consider keeping a gratitude journal. These kinds of actions have positive effects, according to a study published in the Journal of Medical Internet Research of almost 18,000 people in 169 countries. They contribute to improved emotional well-being, greater positive emotions, feelings of empowerment, reduced stress, increased health, and better sleep. Taking action contributes to happiness because it helps you feel empowered, and it reinforces your agency. It also gives you an opportunity to learn. When you attempt to solve a problem or you address a challenge, you get feedback about what works, what you can improve, and the best ways to keep going. Focus on small wins. You can also create moments of micro-joy by focusing on small wins. It's natural that work may include good days and not so good days. But in a study of 12,000 people over 3 years by Harvard, the people who tended to be the most motivated were those who felt like they had made progress on any given day. It wasn't always the big achievements that created satisfaction, but simply the feeling they had moved things forward. Another study published in Health Psychology found that frequent, small experiences, think small steps, had measurable positive impacts on emotions and physical health and reduced depression and anxiety. Small acts like keeping a gratitude journal or tracking your progress on a project at work can help you reinforce small wins. You can also track small wins in your personal life, like monitoring your streaks, including the days you meditate, or the times you go to the gym, or take the dog for a walk. Focus on others. When we're seeking happiness, it can be natural to focus on our own needs, but ironically, focusing on others can help us even more. In fact, a surefire way to achieve happiness through micro-actions is to do small kindnesses for others. We all have an instinct to matter, and when we help others, we not only help them, but also ourselves. Based on a survey by BioLife, when people helped others, 45% felt a greater sense of purpose, 36% felt happier, 26% experienced greater mental well-being, 20% improved their self-esteem and self-confidence, and 11% said they were less stressed, and fully 49% volunteered because they expected to feel personally fulfilled. Set a goal that every day you'll actively help another person, visit a friend who needs support, or reach out to a neighbor who is sick. Do a random act of kindness for a stranger. Focus on the present. You can also increase happiness with moments of micro-joy that are focused on the present. If we ruminate too much on the past or worry too much about the future, we can exacerbate mental distress. Of course, you want to reflect and learn, and you want to plan for the future, but when you keep enough focus on the present, you also stay grounded. One way is to focus on your senses. Smell your freshly brewed coffee and enjoy that first cup in the morning. Step outside and notice the sun on your face, or enjoy the new crispness in the fall air. Listen to the children playing in the yard down the street, or pause to hear the trickle of the stream as you walk through a park on your way to work. Any of these will help you pause and enjoy where you are. You are also wise to focus on what you're grateful for. When you think consciously about the people and experiences you appreciate, or the skills and capabilities that you celebrate in yourself, you'll reinforce what you have rather than what you're yearning for. When you express more gratitude, you'll also tend to feel happier, according to research conducted by the University of Montana. In a 1991 movie called The Fisher King, Robin Williams plays a man who is without a home and who has had a psychotic break. Despite his suffering, he says he has all he needs and holds out his hand to show a few stones. Each one represents a memory or special moment. They are his touchstones for healing, redemption, and a new beginning, and they remind him of parts of his life he's grateful for. Micro-joys are like this as well. You can tap into micro-joy with strategies to focus on small things in the present, as well as your own ability to embrace moments and memories with gratitude and fulfillment. That's all today from Fast Company. Talk to you tomorrow.
SpokenLayer.